This show is clean.
Whoa.
Pretty much.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Effizode 753. Hello. It is Mike Matthews broadcasting from the last place on earth located somewhere in Podcaster Valley, California. Today, Benita, the Disgruntled Fiddle Player, the Brewmaster. Plus, it's the return of the much-loved feature Into an Interview, where I speak to Claire George of the San Francisco band The Tropics, and a new story about what Starbucks is doing to irritate you. Mike's Daily Podcast. And I have a free coffee from their rewards card that I forgot to use. Mike's Daily Podcast. And if you don't use it in 30 days, it's gone. Just like the dodo bird, the last show, we had Floyd the Floorman do something that was the strangest thing I ever heard. And that was he wanted a tour of the Bay Area sometime next year, but I don't think I'll be able to do it. I fear, because Floyd the Floorman isn't real. Well, he kind of is. Mike's Daily Podcast. And then there's this thing called being a tour guide in San Francisco for a cool German Mike's woman that daily I met podcast last weekend. Yeah. Her name is Petra. And not petrol, the stuff that your car runs on if you're into England. Look who just walked in. Hi, Mike. It's Benita the Rodeo Queen. How y'all doing?
It's a disgruntled fiddle player, tell you what.
What?
So, you were dating a girl named Petra?
We weren't dating. I was just showing her around San Francisco, showing her the sights. See, being a tour guide, you see things that you maybe didn't notice before when you're showing your friend the different places and such. Like, we went on the Golden Gate Bridge, and I hadn't walked across the Golden Gate Bridge like 2 years ago. I did it, and so it's kind of neat to do it again, and it really feels like you're taking a little vacation.
Mike, when you're talking, I like to take a little vacation in my mind by closing my eyes.
Beautiful. Look who else just walked in.
Hello there, Mike. I make the root beer. I'm the Brewmaster. Oh, boy.
Brewmaster, what root beer did you make today?
This root beer is called I Hate All Tourists.
You hate tourists?
Tourists.
Not terrorists. Tourists.
Yeah, tourists.
Terrorist, tourists, it's a very similar sounding word, but they're two completely different things. Hopefully. I'll try this root beer. It has a flavor of annoyance to it.
Thanks, that's what I was going for.
Well, Starbucks has annoyed me because they gave me a free coffee, and then I didn't use it in time, and now it's gone. And like, you can't get it back; it's gone forever. And yet you've bought so many drinks. You know what? I don't care, because I don't like going there anymore. I'm just done with their places, their coffee, their faux coffee house look to them, and they don't care. Anyway, MarketWatch.com says Starbucks is planning to expand its store format in 2015, in the fiscal 2015. This is a MarketWatch money website, so they'll say the words fiscal. And with the launch of smaller express stores aimed at busy commuters and premium coffee stores aimed at true coffee aficionados. So express stores for people on the run that are douchey, and premium coffee stores for snobby coffee people that are also douchey. The company will open at least 100 Starbucks Reserve stores in the next 5 years and expand the product line to 1,500 locations around the world. In December, it will open a Starbucks Reserve roastery and tasting room in its hometown of Seattle. Let's hear it for Seattle. Everything we have created and learned about coffee has led us to this moment. Oh, God, I hate when they talk like that. That was the chief executive, Howard Schultz. The Starbucks Reserve Roastery and Tasting Room is a multi-sensory experience that will transform the future of specialty coffee, he says. Well, the move comes as Starbucks has been facing increased competition from upscale coffee sellers such as Blue Bottle Coffee from our own Bay Area, and Stumptown Coffee Roasters, which have elevated the coffee experience to one more like wine, with direct sourcing of beans, in-house roasting, specialty brewing, and tasting. Starbucks said it has spent more than 2 years developing the tasting room concept, which builds on the line of premium coffees it first introduced 10 years ago under the Black Apron Exclusives brand. In 2010, the company launched its Starbucks Reserve brand, a range of small batch Arabica coffees that were available in select stores and online. The company is also planning to cater to a busy urban clientele with the new Express stores, the first of which will be opened in New York next year. The company's drive-through stores currently account for more than 40% of U.S. company-operated stores and generate higher than average sales. Yes, I've been through a couple of those drive-through stores. Actually, quite a few of those. They're all over the South. You don't really have them in busy city areas because they don't have the room. But I did go through a lot of them, and it's funny because Petra, my German visitor friend, loves to go to Starbucks and get their double espresso. But she's very adamant, as are a lot of Europeans, about sitting down and actually enjoying the coffee, which we Americans don't do typically. We're on the run. Unless we have a laptop. Then we stay put. So this is a sign of the economy that it's doing much, much better. Because remember, they closed all those Starbucks stores. And now Starbucks is on track to open about 1,600 new stores next year. What do you think about Starbucks? What do you think about that drive-through coffee thing? And what do you think about being a tour guide? Do you like being a tour guide? Do you like showing people around, showing the world to them, saying, this is where I live? These are places nearby to me. And does it make you feel like you're on a little vacation? Email me, MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. We read your comments on the section emails from email. Also, email me there if you'd like to be a guest on the show, or if you would like to sponsor the show, MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST@gmail.com. And check out the website, MIKEs-DAILY-PODCAST.com. I get the blog. I put that blog right there on that website. I also have the daily podcast picture, which has something to do with the show every day. That, in fact, today's podcast picture shows the band, the Tropics, who I am interviewing today. There are also links to where to find us on iTunes. Make sure to subscribe to us on iTunes, and you can also rate the show and comment on the show. If you do that, more people find out about us. There's also links to where to find us on Facebook. Like the Facebook page, and when I post a new show, share it with your friends. More people find out about us that way, too. Another great way to support the show is through the Amazon deal of the day. Click on that on MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST.com, and that helps us out, too, if you click on there and buy something. And then, of course, bookmark that page. And when you go and buy anything through Amazon, go through that page and buy something through that. That helps us out, too. I don't know how exactly, but it does. It's amazing. It's kind of like, electricity. That's kind of cool. There's also links to where to find us on Twitter, Tumblr, Yelp, Podomatic, Mixcloud, Spreaker, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube. And all my past interviews are there, too, at MIKES-DAILY-PODCAST.com.
Into an interview.
Hello.
Good morning, Claire George. It's Mike Matthews from Mike's Daily Podcast.
Hi, Mike. How's it going?
Excellent, because I'm honored to be speaking to the lead singer of the Tropics.
Oh, thank you. I'm so honored to be on the show. I've never done a podcast before, so this is fun.
Whoa! You're like an old pro at this. You've put the host at ease. The host is at ease.
Oh, good. I am. I feel at ease. I've got my morning coffee and my soft socks on, so I feel really good.
Oh, that sounds like heaven right there. Soft socks. They're the kind like they fleece.
Yeah, they are fleece. They don't match, but they're soft. So that's what really matters.
That's right. And in the Bay Area, as we get closer to, fall and all that I am always wearing fleece socks the whole time, as soon as I get home.
The best. The best.
And in your coffee, is there anything? Is it black or is there anything in it?
Oh, I got some almond milk and a little bit of sugar. My daily routine.
Almond milk, yes. That's good.
Yeah.
You don't make it yourself, do you?
The almond milk?
Yeah.
No. That'd be awesome, though. That'd be really cool. No. But I do. I set my coffee timer. Really, I set it the night before so that I wake up and the coffee is brewing. It's like my favorite thing. I love the sound of it.
Yeah,
it's not obvious.
It's like you've got your own little manservant making the coffee for you in the morning.
I know. It's like my breakfast in bed, kind of.
Your private barista, which
exactly.
is one of my favorite Tina Turner songs. You're my private barista, a barista for money. Do what you want me to do.
Oh, love Tina.
That was my little 80s homage.
There we go, a little throwback. Flashback Friday.
That's right. That's what we like to do on Fridays. Look back. And was Tina the one that inspired you to sing, to become a singer, or who was there?
I actually grew up, I think that when I was 7, I begged my mom to take me to the CD store because those were still very much the thing. And I bought Fiona Apple's first record, Tidal.
Tidal.
And pretty much, she's amazing. She's just insane.
I'm your shadow boxer, baby.
I know. I have her piano book. I've had her piano book, and I play the whole record all the time.
Oh, my God.
On piano. It's so fun. She's amazing. But, yeah, I basically grew up listening to her a lot. She was, like, my biggest idol forever. And then I think in high school, I got pretty into the Yeah-Yeahs.
The Yeah-Yeahs, yes. Yeah.
So Karen O from the Yeah-Yeahs, and then also I had an older brother who listened to Rilo Kiley a lot, and so I got really into Jenny Lewis back in the day. So those are my three main squeezes, I would say, in terms of singing. They kind of taught me everything I know. I never was formally trained, so I relied on Fiona mostly to teach me.
Those are some big influences right there. That would get me singing. Fiona Apple at the Ventura Theater in like 1996. I saw her, and she would put on these angel wings to sing "Criminal," and it was
my God!
But
such a bad bitch. I love her.
You can wear angel wings, but that would be you'd have to make it your own.
Maybe if we cover her.
Because you do some cool things in the video to Sons and Daughters that are unbelievable. I think Fiona would be proud. Is that?
Thank you.
Has that been released yet?
The video
for Sons and Daughters. The video.
Single. The video is released. The video we just released this week. Fallon Uptown Almanac. And we originally it was actually part of the music video race in San Francisco, which is a really cool experience. We'd never done that before, but it's basically I don't know if you know about it, but they pick, I think, 20 bands and 20 sort of production companies and pair you up randomly, and you have 48 hours to make a music video. So we got to work with these two awesome guys, Adam and Prav, who are from a production company called Bangers and Mash. And we came up with a concept that Friday night and then shot and built a set in Eric's garage, our guitarist, and then filmed all day Saturday, and then they edited it on Sunday, and then we actually won the music video race for best video and cinematography and art direction. So that was awesome. So that was released, I think, last month. And then Adam and Prav went back in and did a longer edit. And that version, sort of the director's cut, was released this week.